Hello, welcome back to Game On, where we use sports to talk about all things related to mental health and psychology. So today we're going to talk about John Wooden. If you don't know already, John Wooden is one of the most famous and successful men's college basketball coaches in American history. Not only was he very, very successful, and you can look him up on how many championships he's won and how many games he won and so on and so forth. Not only was he successful on the court, but he was very successful off the court in really molding young men, and he's famous for a lot of messages that he's given over. So I'd like to focus on a theme of some of the messages that he's given over to his teams and his players over the years, and try to extrapolate that and use that for us in our day-to-day lives. He used to give the message to his players that, you know what, as long as you give 100%, I know you hear that cliche line after games, 100%, 110%, even though that's not technically possible. But if you put in the hard work, you put in the work ethic, you put in the effort, you put in the planning, and you gave it everything you got, then you know what? You could feel proud, you can feel accomplished. And less important to him was the actual final score, as long as you gave everything into it. Of course he wanted to win. We all want to win, but it was much bigger than that. Now, how does that apply to us? Because it's very, very easy for all of us, myself included, to get sucked into this trap of depending just on the results. And even though we want the results, but at the end of the day, 99% of the time, the results, if not 100% of the time, results are not in our control. But we can spin the same exact thing, and if we're able to be intentional about it, if we're able to connect with what's valuable about that activity that's underneath it all, then even if those results do not pan out as we hoped, we can feel good about it. We can feel accomplished about it. We can sleep at night knowing that we did something that was really intentional in line with our values. Take a simple example. Let's say my task is I have a Sunday afternoon free and I want to clean the backyard. Now, what happens if I don't wind up having enough time to finish the backyard? Now, if I'm depending on the final result of that task being done and complete, then if I get interrupted, then I'm not going to feel really that good about it because it's not done. However, if I'm able to intentionally connect to what's important about it, I value responsibility, I value cleanliness, I value nature, you can probably name a couple of other things that connect to why I would value cleaning my backyard. I value being at peace at home because there's other people in the house who want the backyard clean. Whatever it is, it really changes everything. You can apply this to everything. It doesn't mean to not want certain results, but accepting that most results are not in our control. But if we're able to intentionally connect to why that is important to us, then even if that result does not pan out, even if the game is not won, even if I don't get that exact deal, but you know what? I value honesty, I value integrity, I value persistence, resilience, whatever it is, then I can feel good that I lived a life or I pursued a certain activity all in line with something that is valuable to us. It's so meaningful to be able to approach life intentionally and approach situations from a value-based perspective, and that helps us avoid that up and down depending on the results, because as long as the results are great, then I feel like $1,000,000. But if those results don't pan out, then I feel really down and upset. But if we focus also on what's valuable about that, then I can walk away feeling pretty good and accomplished and at ease. Thank you. Have a great day.